Hey Scorpio, welcome. This is going to be your second read for this month. If you haven't, please hit that subscribe button if you'd like to catch more readings from me. If you like this reading and if it does resonate with you and your energy, please hit the like button. Any comments, let me know how you feel about the reading, how it resonated with you, what you'd like to see, please leave that below. And lastly, any other information you need on me is in the description box, even how to book a personal reading, etc. Let's go ahead and jump in. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, heavy placements. Okay, here Scorpio, here we have the reading. I feel like there has been some conflict and defeat that you've experienced in the past. However, in life you have been able to really prosper, being very blessed, being successful, funds coming in, all of that. I do feel like what is dead and must depart here is a foundation here, and this is being caused by the universe here to kind of begin a new beginning for you, something that where you really kind of know yourself. You're a different person, but you have a brand new beginning, and you've graduated because of the foundation you've laid for yourself. So it is time to let go of what was and be open to what is new. One of the things you need to kind of focus on now is either if you are pregnant, you need to be taking care of yourself so you can take care of your baby. If you are birthing something new here, be it a business or trying to grow or really manifest within your life, you need to be focusing on that, gaining more knowledge, being aware of what it is, because I think your knowledge and your intuition will go hand in hand. Your intuition will be able to pick up on things when you have more knowledge about the situation, because you'll see, oh yes, that's what that is. You know, things will come in for you. And if you are a parent, if none of those apply, if you are a parent, being a mother is really important, and that's something that you need to be nurturing of and educating your child, teaching your child. A difficult thing that I feel like you need, that the grave issue here amongst everything, is just how you feel about yourself. Because I feel like oftentimes you may not feel completely grounded, but I think that's something that we kind of need to focus on. There maybe needs some adjustments in how we adapt to what is around us here, because there are new decisions that are coming in, movements in your life, choices that you're going to be making here, that's going to help you really develop here and help you really build and create a life for you and your child, or whatever it is that you're building or growing here. I do feel like there could be a new seed that is growing here. So it is strong fertility issue. Again, it may not be for everyone, but it's in the energy. And I definitely feel like it's a good time. It's a prosperous time. It's a success, true love, whatever this is. What is that I must depart? The mind about the body, my eyes are going to see my soul. Please allow me to get the channel. Open me up to the energy. Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Just that I must depart. Yeah, I feel like you're definitely on a journey. You know that you're being led into a new direction. I don't think you feel completely ready, because of some of the things that you're walking away from have been things that you've been building on. Like maybe you left something else to start this, and I just don't feel that you're ready to put an end to it quite yet, or at least emotionally overcome what has happened, because it really did stress you out, and I think you took care of yourself throughout that time, and that's why you're doing all right. You know, that's why you're still stable. But as far as where you're headed to next, it's like, I still feel the pain of what happened before. I feel like there's been some failures. You're keeping things hidden, you know, really trying to trust your intuition. but also not wanting to feel like you're eluding yourself or like you're paranoid. So I think you just kind of say, forget it. I'm not going to stay stuck in my head or in my emotions. I'm just going to begin again. And I feel like there's a lot of heavy energy coming in towards you here, rapidly changing things. And you may be trying to keep hush about it because you're not sure, or especially if it's going to really change up your life or of those around you. You could not be as giving here. Maybe you're trying to save up money. But I feel like you're definitely pulling yourself back here, definitely thinking about leaving or being in a relationship of some sort. This could be involving a relationship. I do feel like you've just been kind of waiting. You've been waiting on a lot of things, and I think it's time for you to really plant the seed. It's time to be grounded somewhere. Find a foundation. Stop waiting for it, acting like you have to put it off in the future. In the future, it really is now. The time right now is for now. Celebratory. It's just ready for you. And taking this step is really going to get you to the ultimate goal at the end. And I feel like you're just not trusting your intuition right now, because it will be heartbreaking at the same time. There will be separations and grief that you experience, and you may have to stand up for yourself, stand up for the right not to explain, even though things are changing in a way that you didn't want them to. I feel like you're really restless about it. Scorpio showing up here, Aquarius showing up. It's almost like movement, decisions, endings coming in that, again, we just haven't healed from. I also feel like, especially if you're going to make a decision that's really going to change your life, make sure that you get a lot of information on it. Don't just say, I'll figure it out when I get there. Any questions that you have, you need to make sure you gain knowledge, because you may not choose the opportunity if you were aware of it. Because what you're trying to do is get towards something that's going to be fulfilling towards you, and this may not be the path. So make sure you ask the questions, because they could try to get a judgment out of you just because it's enticing. It looks like it's going to help you benefit so much, but really it's not the right choice for you. It'll be a very confusing road, and they may not even follow through with the money. There may be a stop or a slow to the money, or a hold to getting things. Difficult communications where you feel like you have to talk sternly or assertive with people to get what you were promised. So make sure we look at each decision and ask all necessary questions, because the one that looks to be worth it emotionally here really isn't what it's coming out to be. Don't look for the quickness. Even if you have to build, starting off with something small and growing there is worth it too, especially if it elevates you a little bit. Could be dealing with an inconsistent lover too. What's the solution here? Definitely building and planting something here. I think it is a secret right now, something that you're kind of ashamed of, that's really kind of hurting your feelings and or emotions. It's causing a lot of stress here, but someone is very adamant, waiting on your decision, like, what are you going to do with this opportunity here? And you don't know, and you don't want to be pushed. And they don't want to overwhelm you either, and they think that you're letting your emotions get in the best of you, because it is doable. But if you say no and you don't want to take that lifestyle, fine. They will be upset, but they're not going to argue with you about it. And eventually you all may stop seeing each other. So if you are pregnant or something and you're thinking about not keeping the child, someone's waiting to find out, and you're like, don't rush me. They're anxiously waiting. I do think you decide to hold on. You have the financial means to do it. You're just going to set up good boundaries. As long as someone comes in and they're a good father figure, they're providing, you're willing to work things out with them and be with them. Not necessarily jump and get married. You still kind of want your independence here. You know, you're really not open to kind of having another child and being in a relationship and seeing what kind of dad someone's going to be. But as long as you all have a good friendship, maybe one day they could be a husband. You're just really worried because you're worried. Make sure they do what they're supposed to do. Fine, we can give it a go. Let's not jump and get married yet. But then over time, I think you do have those capabilities here. Try not to control this too much and make things look pretty. Go with the energy, because that's going to cause a lot of obstacles here. Cancer energy coming up within the family. And it can make someone feel like you just want to be left alone and could spend time away from you. Because whatever they're offering you, they want to know that you're going to take them up on it and really grow with them. You can't be conflicted. Heavy fertility energy here. Again, it doesn't have to be taken where it applies. This could be towards a new business, but I do see a lot of energy of children, secrets about it, things of that nature. All right, Scorpio, that's your reading.